When should you think about buying a house? Should you buy a house in 2021? Well, I'm being honest with you, the seller's market still looks like it's going to continue into next year, kind of similar to what we've had in 2020. So you need to ask yourself 3 questions before you decide whether or not 2021 is going to be your year to buy a house. Let's get started. Hey there, Jackie Baker, your local realtor with Coldwell Banker Realty in Allendale, New Jersey, and I serve the beautiful Bergen County area. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you joining me on my channel. I post videos here every week, and we talk about all things real estate and all things Bergen County, New Jersey. If that is something of interest to you, make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll know every time I post a video. So if you watched my video last week, I talked about the 2021 real estate market forecast. And I mentioned how in 2020 we had a lot of frustrated buyers because of this crazy seller's market and the bidding wars and all the insanity that went along with that. So 2021 does look like it's going to happen again. It is going to continue into at least the first, maybe into the second quarter. So if you're thinking of buying a house, you need to ask yourself 3 questions to help you decide whether or not you should be buying a house in 2021. So I'm going to go ask you those questions right now. But before I get started, could you do me a huge favor? Could you go hit that like button right over there? Thank you. First question, do you have 20% or more to put down on a house? Look, I understand there's FHA loans out there. There are some conventional loans where you can put as little as 5% down. FHA loans, you can put as little as 3.5% down, which is awesome. But if you're shopping for a house in a competitive area where there's tons of buyers, you need to have a lot more money down, at least 20% down. Because what happens is you're going up against other buyers and you want to show that you have skin in the game. The sellers, this is for real, sellers are going to look at who's got more money down on a house when they make that offer. So make sure you have 20% or more down. Question number 2, and this one's an important one. Are you still willing to buy that house if it doesn't appraise? Look, even if you do put 20% down, or if you're putting 20% or less down, in this crazy market with the bidding wars, prices have been inflated, there's a chance it may not appraise. We're seeing this. The appraisals have not caught up to the market yet. So be prepared for that. Are you willing to still buy the house? So what's going to happen is if the house doesn't appraise, you're going to have to come up with the extra money to put down on the house in order for you to get that mortgage. Or the bank is going to tack on a PMI, private mortgage insurance, on top of your monthly mortgage payment, and you're going to have to pay that for a few years to make up for that difference. So ask yourself that question. Are you willing to continue with the purchase of the house if it doesn't appraise? Buyers are doing it because they need a house. Look, if you're looking to buy this house as your forever home, you're going to live there 20 or more years, you really don't have anything to worry about because the market's going to change and fluctuate over the 20 years, and you will make that money back of what you're paying now. But if you're only looking to buy and own that house for maybe 5, 7, 10 years, you may want to rethink this because the market could shift again, and when it comes time to sell in a few years, you may not be able to get that price back what you paid for. So really ask yourself that question. Are you willing to accept it if it doesn't appraise? If you want to learn more about what happens when a house doesn't appraise, I did a video about that right up here. Make sure you check that out. Number 3, final important one, are you willing to expand your search outside the area that you have solely honed in on? Look, I get it. You found the perfect town for your family to live in. It's got a walkable downtown. It has parks. It has amazing schools. Perhaps your friends live in that town. But you know what? 1,000 other buyers love that town as well. So you're competing against all these other people and you keep losing the bidding wars. Keep an open mind and expand your search. Maybe look at surrounding towns. Look at other towns that aren't as competitive as the one that you're focusing on. It's not the end of the world. Look, you may end up falling in love with another town that you never even thought of considering. So make sure you ask yourself that question. Are you willing to expand your search? I know it sounds like I'm scaring you. discouraging people from buying a house. Look, I'm just sharing you the hard facts and the truth of what you need to know to be prepared to walk into 2021 and buying a house. So my job as a realtor is to educate people, and I'm telling you what's going on right now, and you need to be prepared. So ask yourself these 3 questions honestly, and hey, if you answer yes to all of them, good for you, and I say go for it. I hope you found this video helpful and you'll use this information to help you make the best decision for you and for your family. If you'd like more information, you want to learn more about the Bergen County market, please feel free to reach out to me. If you're thinking of buying or selling, call, text, email me. My contact information is right down below. Thank you so much for watching today. I'm Jackie Baker with Coldwell Banker Realty, and I will see you next time.